wanna build a snowman.
No! No! No!
For years, LittleBigPlanet has been a beloved franchise, capturing our imaginations with its unique blend of platforming, creativity, and community. From the original game in 2008 through its fantastic sequels and spin-offs, we've seen incredible worlds, unique levels, and endless creativity from players around the globe. But now, the community is buzzing with anticipation for a LittleBigPlanet 4, but could it fail after almost a decade has passed since the last game? Before we get into that, let's have a quick recap of the rise of LittleBigPlanet and the downfall of this franchise. Released in 2008 for the PlayStation 3, LittleBigPlanet was a puzzle platformer developed by Media Molecule that took the gaming world by surprise. You get to control Sackboy in a game that combines traditional platforming with a unique play, create, share concept. Not only can you play through inventive and unique levels, but you can also create your own with a variety of tools and share them with the world. The game's community aspect and endless creativity made it a standout title. Following the original game, in 2011 came LittleBigPlanet 2. It expanded on the original's concept of play, create, share, with even more robust tools and features. The game's story mode was packed with new and creative levels and charming characters. But LittleBigPlanet 2 also introduced new gadgets like the grappling hook, Creatorinator and Controlinator, adding even more depth and variety to gameplay and creations. These tools allowed for more dynamic and engaging experiences both in the story mode and in player created content. But the real magic of LittleBigPlanet 2 was in its creation tools. Players weren't just making platforming levels anymore, they were creating entire games. With tools to design puzzles, racing games, shooters, and even music tracks, the possibilities were endless. The level of detail and customization was unparalleled, allowing for incredibly complex and unique creations.
That Newton. I will smash his tiny bulb into a million teeny pieces and trample on everyone!
And finally, LittleBigPlanet 3. Released in 2014 for the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4, LittleBigPlanet 3 was developed by Sumo Digital, with Media Molecule stepping back from the primary development role. Expectations were high given the success of its previous two games, but the game had a rocky launch. LittleBigPlanet 3 introduced new characters, Oddsock, Swoop and Toggle, each with unique abilities that added fresh gameplay dynamics. The game also brought more advanced creation tools and features, promising an even greater level of creativity for players. However, the excitement quickly turned to frustration as players encountered numerous game-breaking bugs and glitches, from crashes and corrupted save files to issues with the game's physics and logic tools. These problems severely impacted the gameplay experience. The community was very vocal about their disappointment. Many felt that the game was released before it was ready, lacking the polish and stability expected from a LittleBigPlanet title. The bugs hindered both the single-player experience and the community-driven creation aspect, which are core elements of the series. But the damage was done, and LittleBigPlanet 3, even though sold the most out of the three, had the least amount of daily players logging in. So after the poor feedback for LittleBigPlanet 3, a new installment has to meet high expectations to restore faith in the series. For LittleBigPlanet 4 to even succeed, firstly it must undergo an enormous amount of testing and launch with a polished and stable experience to restore the faith in fans for this franchise. They also need to bring fresh ideas and tools that inspire players while staying true to what made the series great. I think fans of the series do have high expectations for their next game, and I believe Sony does know this and need to make sure it's a success if there was ever to be another game. No one is sure why we have had a 10-year gap since the last game, but it is believed that the poor launch of LittleBigPlanet 3 did have an impact on what Sony should do next. Of course, we did get Sackboy A Big Adventure, but this just wasn't the same, with no create mode or community tab. The game only sold 1.4 million copies worldwide. But with Media Molecule already working on a new IP and Sumo Digital busy making a few other games already, it may be a while till we see a follow-up game. So, could LittleBigPlanet 4 fail? It's possible, but with the right approach it can also be a huge return to form. By learning from past mistakes and focusing on innovation, stability and the community, LittleBigPlanet 4 has the potential to reignite that magic of the series. And with the community of LittleBigPlanet still as big as ever, the game has potential to sell massively and Sony knows this.